everybody. On our farm we have lots of animals. We have farm dogs, farm cats, and wild animals too. Our neighbors have barnyard animals. This is Rockstar. He's a farm dog. This is Jones. He's another one of our farm dogs, and he always has a big stick in his mouth. This is Macaroni. She loves the Seattle Sounders, and she loves to play with the hose. This is Katniss. She is really fast. This is another one of our farm cats, Liam. His favorite thing in the world are Timbits, or what I think you call donut holes. Hey, Quinn's class. So one of the things I like to go do is say hi to the horses next door. They like to come up to our fence, and they know that I often have treats for them. Carrots and apples. Hey everybody, so this is Addie. She found my carrot stash there. So I'm gonna give her some carrots. There we go. Oh, listen to that crunch. Is that good? Close up all right. I think she wants the whole bag. There you go. This is Red. Red is a very fast horse. There you go, Diamond. There you go. Oh, yummy. Do you like half an apple too? Healthy snacks. You just spit out your carrot so you could eat the apple. That was pretty funny. You like the apple better? You want to lick that up off my fingers? Yep. Here you go, Diamond. You want some apple? Longer. Happy horses. Having some good snacks. Where'd he go? This is Farmer Haley. She lives next door. She rides these beautiful horses here. She's an amazing rider. It is really cool to watch her ride. Thanks, Farmer Haley. See you guys later. I hope you liked your snacks. After this, Farmer Haley took me down to meet their newly hatched turkeys. Turkeys all hatched last night. Wow! How many are there? 120 baby turkeys. Oh my goodness. They look just like baby chickens, except just a little bigger, don't they? I can't tell with the light. Are they yellow, or is that just the light making them yellow? Oh yeah, they are yellow. Look at that. And then they'll turn white? They'll turn white after that.
Feathers will come out. They already are starting to get feathers there.
Oh, look at
on their
that.
wings.
They are. Hey guys. Hi guys. And that's it. What is it that they are eating in there?
It's just turkey feed.
Turkey feed.
It's just baby turkey feed, so it's just smaller chunks of the
Oh,
adult
okay.
stuff, basically.
And this is a heat lamp that keeps them, oh sorry, turkeys.
Yeah.
That keeps them nice and warm, right? And then they have their water there. Oh, that's great. What a nice little setup in here for all of them. Very cool. Thanks, Farmer Haley. Next, Farmer Haley took me over to meet some newborn calves and their moms. They are all very sweet, and some of them even like to be pet and cuddled. Most of them are pet cows. And you were just born yesterday. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Oh, hi Mama. Am I petting your baby? Does that upset you? I promise I'm a nice person. I won't hurt her. I promise. I'm not gonna hurt this little munchkin. Look at that nose. Look at those sweet eyes. Hello.
Yesterday he had blue eyes.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, he still kind of does, I think.
They were like super bright blue.
Oh, yeah.
Most times he doesn't stay though.
Yeah. So pretty. It's okay, Mama. I'll leave your baby alone. This is the little bull calf that was born yesterday. Some calves can learn how to walk within 30 minutes. Some take a couple of hours. Whoops! Takes a bit of practice though.
This guy will get the hang of it. He'll probably be walking and running by the end of the day today. Isn't that amazing? It just takes a little bit of practice with Mom nearby to help. Here we go, getting some more practice in, running around and having fun, but never too far away from Mom. Always got Mom right there looking on, make sure everything's okay. Oh, look Mom, look what I can do. This little guy is having a lot of fun today. Here is a young mother cow, or a heifer, coming to have a snack of hay.
Well, hello, good morning, turkeys and horsies. Are you guys missing one of your friends? Are you guys missing one of your friends?
Sometimes when the farmers need to go away for a day or two, I get to go next door and help take care of the animals. On this occasion, I was helping to take care of the horses and the turkeys, but one of the turkeys kept escaping. What a little monkey! Fortunately, he found his way back to the barn, and I put him back in there for safety.
Here comes the turkey. Here it comes. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. You're such a good horsey. Okay. Okay. Good horsey. Good turkeys.
Sometimes when a mama cow has more than one calf, the other calf needs a little help eating. It's just too much for one mama.
After he's done, you want to run.
Oh, because he's going to want more?
Yeah, or he's going to nail you right in the bum.
Once the baby calves are done with their bottle, they move on to drinking milk out of a big bucket. Here I'm taking care of the calves, and I've put milk in a big bucket, and I've given each of them their own bucket. It's really funny to listen to them drink it. Have a listen.
Num, num, num. Look at that tail go. Hi, Lola, I'm coming. You have a milk mustache. No, I guess you have a milk beard. Easy.
Once the dark brown bull calf George started to grow, he started to get into a lot of trouble.
George, no, you can't be out here. George.
One time I was walking Rockstar, and we saw George just walking out on the road, so we went over to put him back in his stall.
What are you doing? You're playing with that now? Oh my goodness. This little baby cow, he got out of the paddock that's over there onto the road, and now he's in their backyard, and he's not supposed to be here. He's supposed to be in the fenced in area. He's being a turkey and he's not listening, and I'm trying to get him back into his stall. Okay, George,
Fortunately, George finally decided to listen, and I called him back into the barn, and he went back in with very little trouble at all. Thank goodness. Phew! Another one of our farm friends is Lucky the goat. Lucky the goat is a very friendly goat. He would come over sometimes for play dates. We would actually put a little harness on him and walk him right over. The fun thing about Lucky, though, is that he's a fainting goat. So that meant if he didn't like to do something or he got too excited, he would just plop right onto the ground. Lucky liked to climb in our tractor, he liked to eat clover, and he liked to entertain our barn cats. Our barn and farm have lots of other animals too, but it's all wild animals, not barnyard animals like next door. For example, here in our pond, we have frogs, ducks, geese, and snapping turtles too.
So all the tadpoles go in here for some reason, they just do, and then they turn into froggies and then go into the big pond over there, which stretches all the way over into this part of this big pond.
Here you can see a big mass of frog eggs in our pond. Here I've picked some up in my hand, and here's a super duper close-up right here. After their eggs, they turn into little tadpoles. Did you know another name for a tadpole is a pollywog? I think that's a fun word to say. Look at all of those tadpoles. All of those little guys are going to turn into frogs. We have so many frogs in our pond that nighttime here is really, really noisy. But it's a very nice noise, and we all really like it, including the dogs and the cats.
Here are some nighttime noises on the farm. What do you guys hear? I hear lots and lots of frogs.
Sometimes the snapping turtles in our pond get into spots where they shouldn't be, where they could get hurt, like in the farmer's field or close to the road. So we have to very, very carefully pick them up and take them back to the pond. Their beaks are very, very sharp, and they can actually turn their heads out quite far and turn around and snap your hand or fingers. So you have to be extremely careful when you pick them up, and this isn't something kids should ever, ever do. But it is important to get them back to safety. Here is a much larger adult snapping turtle we had to rescue from our backyard. I think he crawled under the fence and then got stuck and couldn't figure how to get back out. So we put him in a big bucket and then took him back to the pond. Another critter we have by our pond are milk snakes. They are protected in Ontario, they aren't poisonous, and they are actually quite friendly. We have wildlife in our hayfield too. Mama deers will sometimes come and leave their baby deers there for safety during the day. They'll come back later at night to collect them. They're always safe there, and you should never, ever disturb them. Another wild animal we have on our farm are wild turkeys. This is a sped up video of one of them hatching. There were 10 in total, and they all lived, and they all grew up to be very healthy, very happy turkeys. They spent their first few days in an incubator, and then they were taken to a wildlife rescue. This is them in the car. I had to be very careful videotaping them because if they saw me at all, they would think that I was their mom. So it was very hard to get any good video of them. A barn animal that is hard to get good video of as well are skunks. Every once in a while we'll have a mama skunk that will give birth to a litter of skunks in our barn. And you know what? It's not actually as bad as you think it might be. They're quite friendly, and guess what? They get along really well with barn cats. Here they are eating some barn cat kibble. Barn cats never mind sharing.
Here we are in the barn, and I just noticed it looks like our barn raccoon, Cronut, got into the garbage last night, the little monkey. You can see we've got the cat food bags and some cat food cans, and he just went through that to see if he could find anything.
Yeah, sometimes the barn raccoons get into a little bit of trouble, but that's okay. We also have barn opossums, and they're actually great to have. They eat so many ticks and keep the barn really clean. We love our barn opossums. Well, that's it for me, Quinn's Auntie Kara. I hope you enjoyed meeting all of our animal friends on the farm.